Is it actually possible to make $500 a day from trading as a home trader? Well, it all depends on one simple question. Are you willing to do this properly? Or, like most people watching these videos, you're just looking for the next shortcut. If you are willing to do this properly, professionally, using the right tools like exchange traded order flow, which is used by pretty much all the top trading firms in the world, then you stand a very good chance of making a lot of money from trading. And the even better news is you're in the perfect place, because I will show you a very clear strategy today you can use to consistently take money out of the market. This month alone, I'm already up $47,200, and I didn't use a single retail trading indicator or method to trade. Every single trade I took was shown openly to my student community, and many of them were doing the same things I was doing. The key being that as an ex-institutional trader myself, I only use professional tools like these that you see here. Not only will you see me use these in this video, but I will show you how to use them too. So if you're ready to start taking your trading from the stuff you see people doing here, which quite frankly is a waste of time, to the level required to realistically earn a consistent living out of this, stay tuned, as I'm about to break down step by step a clear strategy you can use to make consistent profits. Let's go. So at the start of this video, I promised you two things. One, a clear step-by-step strategy that you can use to really get you to that consistent level in terms of profits that you're looking to get to. And then number two was the use of professional tools. Right now, the thing is, without professional tools, that is not going to happen. So we're going to start in reverse order. I'm going to talk a little bit about these professional tools for just a couple of minutes, and you'll realize it for yourself. You know, one is dependent on the other, right? You really need to start to get yourself organized. That's all professional tools are about, as you're going to see. It's not about making your life harder. I know some of this you might not have seen before, but 2 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what it is and how you can start utilizing it. And you'll actually realize it's making your life easier rather than harder. Now you can actually see, as with everything, I like to be all about results, and you can see I've taken a trade here and made $3,500. So everything I show you, right, it's ended up in real results, right? It's not me telling you do this and this might happen. It's actually happened. Okay, so that's very, very important firstly to note. Now this is something called market profile. You're welcome to use volume profile, but I think I mentioned to you that these tools are used by virtually, in fact, every single trading firm in the world, like as in professional trading firm who actually wants to make money. You know, they're not playing games like a lot of retail traders are doing. This is market profile. You're welcome to use volume profile as well, which you've seen me use in previous videos. I do kind of prefer market profile that you see here. And the reason for that is it gives us flexibility. So like I said, anyone's able to use this. It's on most charting platforms that are worth using. If it's not, you probably need to change your charting platform. It gives you flexibility. Can you see? It just allows you to kind of see inside what's been happening in the day. Now, what does that actually mean? So let's have a look at that. Let's break it down in more detail. To do that, let me put this back together. What is this exactly? Very straightforward. The best way to think about it is, let's actually mark it out, right? What is this actually telling us? So this area here and this area here, what is this? It's called a value area. It's telling us where, very straightforward. Right, no hocus pocus, jiggery pokery. It's actually very straightforward. It's just telling us where 70%, the majority of transactions have taken place. Right, if you don't know where the majority of transactions have taken place, what are you doing? Why even trading? Well, you shouldn't be trading until you know that. Don't forget, at the end of the day, it's transactions that drive the market. It's a probability game, right? You've always heard this about trading is all about probabilities. Let's take it a step further. What exactly is that? Like, is it, what type of area in the chart does it actually represent? So that's very, very easy for us to depict. Best way to do that is just mark this area out. So let's actually just mark this area out and you'll see it'll become very obvious. There you go. Do you see it's marked it on the chart so you can see exactly what part of the day it represents, etc., etc. Okay, so you can see it's just the previous day and it's telling us where. So we'll line this up nicely. Do you see already why I say you're actually making your life easier by using professional tools? Because what would you rather look at? That or that? It's just so much simpler. You can see everything in a nice compact format. It's actually a lot more important than that. Now, think about it. You're a business. I don't know, you're in the earbuds business, right? I think that's what they're called, right? Apple earbuds or whatever. Now, let's say the price, majority of the time, is between $60 and $40, right? So that's what that is. Like I said, the majority of the time, right? So 60 and 40. Now, imagine you're a distributor, right? And you are buying and selling these earbuds, and you see that most people are purchasing earbuds in this range. Well, how do you know that? If you don't have something like Profile, how do you actually know that your own customers are buying your product in this area, right? How is that different to trading the pound, crypto, oil, S&P, or whatever it is that you're trading, right? You need to know where your competitors or customers or colleagues or whatever you want to call them, fellow traders, where are they trading? Otherwise, you don't really understand the market, right? So you need Profile. That's the point. So if you're in the earbuds business, back to the example, and earbuds are trading between $60 and $40, right? And how do we know that? Because, well, we can see it in the Profile. It's concentrated everything up for us, and it's showing that very, very clearly. If the market starts to drop to 30, to 20, and you're a distributor, you've got stock, right? You've bought stock at between 60 and 40. What are you going to do as the price goes down? You're going to get the hell out. You're going to dump that stock. So can you see why Profile is used by every single institution? It's so, so important. I cannot stress this enough. You need to know where that area is. So as we go forward, you can see the market as soon as it came out of that area. Wow, look at the reaction. I mean, it was just crazy. It was just absolutely crazy. And that's because rather than earbuds, absolutely no difference. You know, rather than being distributors of earbuds, these people were distributors or participants in this particular market. Okay, this applies for the pound, like I said, the pound or FX, oil, commodities, right? How is it different? Obviously, if you're holding barrels of oil and you've bought it in this area and the market starts to come out of it, where pretty much everyone has, what's going to happen? A snowball effect, right? So you need to know where these value areas are. So it's a very simple, like I said, step-by-step strategy. Once you've kind of identified these areas, then you know when you need to be active. When you're in the area, you don't really need to do much. As soon as you get out, right, I know now, I need to look for my entry, right? And that, again, is a separate thing, which I won't go into a lot of detail in this video, but I will show you, right? It's the sort of things professionals will be doing, is using some more micro analysis. So they'll be going into a little bit more detail in terms of the same type of thing. It's transactional behavior, right? Just like any business. And really, look at that. Is it any surprise the market, when it came out, this area is this area here? Look at that. Can you see that? Those are people who have transacted in this area. Nothing to do with any lines or trend lines, or just, you know, really people need a wake-up call. That's not how the market, it's not how the earbud market operates, and it's not how this market operates. So, and the evidence of that is right in front of you. So if you ignore the evidence, well, then it's your loss, right? When you can't get the consistency, because the evidence is right in front of you. You know, who do you think these people are here? Right? Is it any coincidence there's such a heavy concentration of dumping, of selling in this area? No, there isn't, because that is where the stock was accumulated. The price has dropped out of where the majority of the stock was accumulated. And what's happened? Everyone's bailed. How is any market different? Whether it's the earbud market or whether it's the financial markets, it isn't. So I hope you found that useful. You can just see the massive gulf between what professional traders are doing compared to amateurs. I would therefore recommend you watch this video next to continue to push you in the right direction to consistent profits.